Hello, Commodores fans. Welcome to the 2025 season with your new broadcast team, our first official video, our first appearance going into the 2025 season. So excited to be with you. This is your 2025 Falmouth Commodores broadcast team. I'm Ryan Martin, joined alongside by Andrew Della Piana, Ben Haller. We will be your on-air team with the Commodores this season. Guys, excited to be with you and excited to get this 2025 season underway almost.
Absolutely, Ryan. So excited to dive in and meet the new Commodores of 2025. I'll start off introduction-wise. My name is Andrew Della Piana. I'm a junior from Syracuse University, and really excited to get into Cape Cod Baseball League. Spent last year out in Colorado calling games for the Pioneer Baseball League, and excited to see some of the premier top talent in college baseball.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan and Andrew. New year, new means obviously roster started to take shape. Schedule just released a couple of weeks ago for the whole league and for the Commodores. My name's Ben Haller. I'm a junior at Indiana University. I've spent a summer calling some Great Lakes League baseball, Summer Collegiate League, and then also calling some Pro-Am basketball and broadcasting some baseball at Indiana.
Ben, Andrew, excited to be working with you guys this year. It's going to be a fun one in Falmouth, just about 140 days until opening day, so excited about that. My name is Ryan Martin. I'll be on the broadcast team alongside Ben and Andrew. I'm a sophomore at the University of Maryland right now. I was with the Commodores last year as our assistant broadcast producer and associate producer. So excited to go from the control room to the camera now. We had a really great team last year with Aiden Blank, Braden Shank, and MJ Newsom. So excited that we can be the three to keep it going. And guys, that starts with the schedule release, the 2025 Cape Cod League season, and all the dates were announced last week. Should be a fun season. Excited to get that momentum going. Andrew, I'll start with you. The Commodores this year, June 14th, they start on their longest trip. It's all the way in the East Division, taking on the Chatham Anglers at Veterans Field.
Yeah, beautiful site over there in Veterans Field. I'm kind of glad we get that first road trip out of the way, going from across Cape Cod to the other side. So easy to get that one out of the way. But of course, Chatham, a fantastic site, a team that got back into the postseason for the first time in a couple of years last year, and a team that really had some troubles shifting through a bunch of different managers. Now they really found the one, and that's going to be a really good team in 2025, Ryan.
Yes, second straight season, Andrew. As you say, we're going on the road. Second straight year, the Commodores will start the season on the road, and you guys will get to know the Cape League traffic pretty quickly too. It can be a slowdown on the Cape, but right after that away game at the Anglers, Ben, Falmouth hosts two home games. The one I have circled on my schedule is that Monday game against the reigning Cape League champion Harwich Mariners. It's a team that really struggled middle of the season, but they got hot at the perfect time, and the Mariners will be at Gov Fuller Field on that Monday.
Yeah, I mean, a team that really just snuck into the playoffs. Everything in the Cape Cod League, a lot of it comes down to what happens in July. That's where you play your bulk of your games. And we're able to sneak into the playoffs and take advantage of that one-game wild card that is going away with the new playoff format, the Cape Cod League this year, which we'll get into. But, yeah, they got hot at the right moment and trying to ride that going into this season. It's going to be a fun one, back-to-back home games to kick things off.
Yeah, anything can happen in the Cape League, especially a Mariners team that was at the very bottom of the division. They come in, right, just put it together when it mattered most. So Monday, June 16th will be when the Harwich Mariners come to town at the Gov. Andrew, Ben just talked about it a little bit, but one season last year, it was a 40-game regular season, and the playoffs start with a one-game wild card before the semifinals and championship or a best-of-3 series. The league's going to go away with that this year, and they're going to go back to three best-of-3 series, and so it's going to be a traditional-looking postseason and different compared to last year.
Absolutely, and I think that change is for the better because you look at a team like last year with YD, where you ran the table in the East Division, and you only get to win one game to move on to the postseason. That doesn't really feel right in my mind. So to have that best-in-3 where you can really try and find out which of those two top teams should advance the respective divisional series should be a lot better of a format this year, especially when you're keeping that for the entirety of the format of the postseason, Bet.
How about especially, too, when you're the Falmouth Commodores looking to get back into that postseason?
I mean, 12 points out of a playoff spot last year. Let's go, Ryan. Come on.
We've got some juices here. It's going to be welcoming in a new coach with Jared Saltalamacchia. It should be a fun year, Ben, and this team's got some excitement to it.
Yeah, you can see that the roster started to take shape. I think the improvement is going to be the offense. I think you can expect a pretty exciting lineup. Obviously, the roster changes as the year goes on, but talking to Saltalamacchia and all the excitement that he has just in being able to be hands on and bringing some of these players in.
Yeah, it should be really exciting. Hopefully, some of those players will see themselves in July at Red Wilson Field, where the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox are hosting the All-Star Game for the first time since 2013. Andrew, it was Falmouth who hosted the All-Star Game last year. It was a great day at Gov Fuller Field. Now it's going to be YD's turn to be the host for that special event.
Yeah, Ryan, I think Ben and I are a little bit jealous of you that we didn't get to see the sights and the sounds of the All-Star Game at Gov Fuller Field last year, but YD and Red Wilson Field, another great site for the All-Star Game, the first time they're going to be hosting in just over a decade. So nevertheless, still a great spot to see some of the best in the league go head-to-head in one day.
Should be super exciting. Guys, that's our 2025 schedule breakdown, but before we go, I want to hear one thing that you guys are most looking forward to with the Commodores this season and your experience as an intern. Ben, I'll put you on the spot first.
I'm excited for the fans. I mean, I've heard so much about this awesome Falmouth fan base and everything that is just night in, night out, how fun the atmosphere and how fun, obviously, get great game day experience. So I'm excited to interact with a lot of fans and be one of the few voices of this team for this summer.
The thing I'm looking forward to most, Ryan, and maybe you're in the same boat as well, is talking to Jared Saltalamacchia, a guy we grew up watching, won a World Series in Boston with our Red Sox, and now finally get to work hand in hand with him with the Commodores. Should be really exciting.
Should be super exciting. You're right. He's got 3 World Series rings that can bling out a single hand, which is going to be a great time.
Got
to
a lot
have
of them.
here.
Yeah.
A lot. It's shiny too. I mean, the Red Sox haven't won one in some time, but Boston's a city of champions for a reason, and Jared Saltalamacchia, big reason for that. That's on my list. I think one of the things I'm most excited for is working with this internship team that we're assembling right now. We have a lot of different influences, me and Ben both being in the Big Ten at our school, a lot of Syracuse coming from the ACC, even William Rosen, who will be doing some on-air stuff for us as well, coming from Marist. There's so many different influences under new director of broadcasting, Alan Russell. Excited to welcome Alan here. And guys, I think we can just put together a really special product for Commodores fans this year.
We got some dogs. Ryan and Ben. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's an understatement. That might be an understatement. We'll have to see. But that will do it for our 2025 Cape League schedule breakdown. This will be the first of a couple off-season videos you see from myself, Andrew, and Ben. Guys, thanks so much for joining, and excited to keep going. June 14th can't come fast enough.
Let's do it. I got to get the clock ticking. Let's do it.
Yep.
All of a sudden. I need the snow to go away. There's snow in Florida right now. We got to keep going. But you'll hear from us soon. Thanks so much for checking us out.